Okay guys, here we are, the last episode of what happened with the blown motor GT350. Now you guys know in the last video I was driving the car, so clearly I have it back, but again here it is, a 2017 GT350. And I just wanted to clarify what Ford offered me and what I ended up taking. My numbers were a little bit off in the last video, but I'll clarify those here today. So the big two things that they offered me as far as extended warranty was a 5-year, 75,000 mile, what they call it, premium care pack, which is basically a bumper-to-bumper warranty, okay? 5-year, 75,000 miles. The other option was a 7-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, which if you guys don't know exactly what that is, basically anything that it takes to propel the car forward is the powertrain. So engine, transmission, driveline things. Anyways, so I thought long and hard about what I was going to choose, and I also put a poll up on the Shelby GT350 owners Facebook group, which if you're not a member, you should probably go join that because there's a lot of good information. And I got some mixed opinions on which one they would, people would take. But it was pretty heavily in favor of the 5-year, basically bumper-to-bumper warranty. And that's kind of where I was leaning anyways, so that is what I chose. I chose the 5-year, 75,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. So I've had the car back, maybe 2 weeks, and I've got about 300 miles on the car. And I'll be honest, for that 300 miles, I have not taken the car above 4,000 RPMs. If you guys see in the last video, I've been doing a bunch of pulls up to 4,000 and down to 2,000, kind of at quarter throttle. I did take the car up last weekend with a car club of mine up Hurricane Ridge, which if you haven't been in the Northwest, it is just an incredible drive. Really beautiful. I'll put some pictures and stuff in here. And although I really wanted just to hammer on the car to tear up that mountain, I did stay below 4,000 RPMs. Still had a great time and the car ran very well. The car with the new motor is running perfect. I have no issues at all. I think today will be the day I take it a little bit above 4,000. On the last episode that I posted, there was a guy that commented. He said for the first 200 miles, he did kind of just what I'm doing, the 4,000 RPM pulls. And then from about 200 or so to 1,000 before that initial oil change, he was doing pulls up to 6,000. So I think today, while I have the camera and while we got the car, I don't have to work today, I think I will take the car out with you guys and do some pulls to 6,000 RPMs. Again, these aren't going to be full throttle pulls, a quarter throttle, maybe half throttle, depending on what's going on. So in just a second, we'll jump in the car and we'll make those pulls. The other thing I wanted to address is that Ford just announced the GT500 horsepower. So I know we've all kind of been waiting to see where that was going to lie, 760 horsepower. I do have some friends and some people ask me if that is going to be a car I'm going to try and go for. My main Ford dealer here, they had one allotment and I did talk to them. It was already spoken for. But that being said, without the manual transmission option, that really is kind of a deal breaker for me at this stage in my driving. Just the connectedness I feel to a manual transmission is greater than a faster car, if you want to put it like that. The M5 was an automatic transmission. SMG was kind of a hybrid thing, but while I really enjoyed driving that car, it's just not the same as a manual transmission, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there can attest to that. So am I going to get the new GT500? Probably not. I just got the new 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty on it, so I am hesitating, shipping my car to Fat House to do like a twin-turbo 800R package or something like that. Although if for some reason they're watching Fat House and you want to sponsor me, I'll be interested in that. But seriously, I'm probably going to tint the windows on the car with the black roof. I think it'll look really good. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm like kind of pale skinned. So it kind of, it protects me and it looks cool. So it's like a dual purpose modification. Also, I'm looking into some exhaust modifications. I would like to be able to keep the active exhaust, at least the option, and I know myself and probably all you guys, as soon as we get in the car, we flip the switch and we open up the exhaust. I get that, but I would just like to have the option. So I was looking at, the Corsa system, but it seems like they delete that option, so the exhaust is just always open. So I'm kind of looking for ideas with that, and also maybe any other modifications that are not going to affect my warranty. Really, from what I know, exhaust, post headers, I'm probably going to be okay. So um, I am going to be putting the car on the dyno soon, just to see where it's at and kind of have a good time with that video. We all know kind of what these cars are going to put down, 430, 440, something like that. But I just want to see for myself, especially before I start, if I do start kind of messing around with it. So, okay, that's enough talking. Let's get in the car, do some pulls, and then we'll close up the video. Last thing, at the time of this video, I have 996 subscribers. So I want to say thank you guys. Probably by the next video, cross your fingers, I'll be at 1,000, and we'll try and do something fun for the channel for that. And okay, yeah, let's go for a ride. Okay, so we're in the GT350. I've been driving around a little bit, so just read off some of my numbers. Oil pressure is good. Cylinder head temp, it's a little bit over 200. What I've read is that anywhere over 190 and your engine's pretty much good to go. Trans temp is 88. I'll probably wait until that gets to about 90. Probably don't need to do that, but. And then our intake temps, it's pretty chilly outside. It's 78 degrees, so the car should, run perfect. We've got a little over 2,300 miles on the car now. Again, the car lost the engine at a little under 1,700 miles, so this is, a good 400 or 500 miles break-in period before I've attempted to push it. So again, I'm not just gonna hammer on it, but we will take it to about 6,000 RPMs and to see how that feels like, what that sounds like. We'll make the pull in second gear. All right. Smooth, fine. Let's get that one more time. About 2,500. Can probably hear, I'm not really hammering the pedal down too much. I'm still just kind of rolling into it. All right, let's see if we can get one more. Windows down, you guys can hear what's going on. Alright, I'm just going to pull over because I want to read some comments from the last video. Okay. Again, thank you everybody for commenting on the last video. I think this was my most commented video yet. Underfed Coyote 50 says, if you have no plans for modifying the extended warranty is awesome. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Alright, Mike Rose says, Jason, keep in mind that Ford extended warranty starts on the day the vehicle was originally put into service.
Not after the factory one ends. Good luck with your new motor and thank you for your service. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so that's kind of half true, right? Obviously, I still have the factory warranty, but the extended warranty starts when the extended warranty is put into service. So I made the decision at about, I don't know, 2,100 miles or so. So it's 5 years, 75,000 miles from then, not from the start of the car. Goins 2754 1K sub idea. Take your GT350 to Pacific Raceway and do an HPDE event with Performance Racing School. Man, I would love to. I did look into it. I thought about going today. I just couldn't put enough miles on the car before then, so that's definitely coming. And please join me. All right, Titan Man 2789. So after your experience with the engine failure, how much confidence do you have in the car now? My dealer has a few used GT350s that the Carfax shows a Brandon title as a buyback/lemon. They all have had the engine replaced and it looks like Ford bought them back. I don't know. To be honest, if you can get a good warranty with the car, even though that the motor has been replaced, it's probably a safer bet than, say, going and buying like a low mileage 2017 or 2018 car. Because I hate to say it, but you can almost like expect to have to go through a similar situation. So just getting the new motor, it might save you some hassle as long as your warranty's there. Morgan fucking Freeman says lemon law in Washington says, according to the Washington State Attorney General and owner. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing. What he's referring to is in my last video, I said that the Ford customer service rep, she wrote back and she had ran the review for the state of Colorado, which was incorrect. I'm in the state of Washington. Now, I did call her just a few days after I got that email, and I did clarify that this was an error on her part, and under Washington, they still didn't qualify the car. So that was her mistake, but it was also ran in the state of Washington. I wasn't eligible for a buyback at that time. Car story. Take the longer powertrain warranty. The car will probably last you forever now that you have a new engine. You know, I thought about going the powertrain warranty route. I really did. However, I mean, 75,000 miles, I feel like if the engine holds up for that long, it's probably going to be fine. What is another 25,000 miles when you're talking about, 5 or 7 years? If it doesn't break by, 75,000 miles, it's probably going to be okay. And Morty, sub 995. Hope everything works out. Man, I really appreciate the sub. It's people like you that'll get this channel growing, and hopefully we'll reach 1,000 soon. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions at all, please just put them in the comments below and I'll get to them. And yeah, I look forward to continue to making content for the channel, and hopefully with your help we can grow it together. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.